William Harvey was born on April 1st, 1578, in Folkestone, England. William was the eldest of 9 children. His family was wealthy. His father was a businessman who eventually became mayor of Folkestone. William attended the elementary school in Folkestone, then moved on to the elite King's Grammar School in Canterbury. When he was 15, he became a medical student at the University of Cambridge and had won a 6-year scholarship to do so. He even studied abroad for a while. After he completed these 6 years, he enrolled in the University of Padua in Italy. There he earned his doctorate in medicine and learned that the best way to discover things about the human body was through dissection. He subsequently returned to England, where he began practicing medicine. During this time, he met and married Elizabeth Brown, who was the daughter of Queen Elizabeth's physician. William Harvey became head physician at St. Bartholomew's Hospital in London. Following in the footsteps of his father-in-law, he was the physician to 2 kings, King James in 1618 and King Charles in 1632. William Harvey's most important contribution was when he discovered how the human cardiovascular system works by dissecting animals. He wrote a book on it called Anatomical Studies on the Motion of the Heart and Blood in Animals. He was the first person to correctly describe how the heart functions and how blood moves around the body. To figure this out, he dissected living animals as well as executed criminals. As a side project, William studied the human embryo. His personal life was odd at best. He loved the dark and quiet and suffered from insomnia. He died at 79 from a cerebral hemorrhage. He had no children. Before Harvey, people believed that the liver moved blood. The purpose of circulation was to move air around. That blood came from different parts of the body, moves back and forth in the veins, and is consumed in the tissues it is sent to. Bloodletting was also widely practiced as a valid medical treatment. William Harvey discovered how the human cardiovascular system works by dissecting living animals. He was the first person to correctly describe how the heart functions and how blood moves around the body. He established that blood comes from the same place, not different parts of the body. When blood is sent to tissues, it does not disappear, nor is it consumed, and circulation is for liquid, not air. The blood on the right side of the body contains air, but is still considered blood. Also, the heart is the organ that contains blood. The pulse indicates that the heart is beating, and blood moves constantly to the heart. He also traced the contraction of ventricles as they moved the blood. His colleagues agreed with his research because of the experimentation methods and quantitative data he discovered while performing these experiments. Many people rejected Harvey's theory because it contradicted their beliefs, which were based on the 1,400-year-old teachings of Galen, who denied the presence of circulation in the body. These opponents were against Harvey because of their commitment to the doctrine. They believed that there was no proof of the existence of capillaries, and that he failed to find a clinical application to his findings. Harvey's discovery was an important step in the scientific revolution that was occurring during the Age of Enlightenment. At the time, the beliefs were of a doctrine that relied on the trust of the Church. The doctrine said that there was no such thing as circulation in the body. William's experiments contradicted this belief, but with his quantitative data he collected, he was able to prove his thesis. William Harvey helped advance the understanding of the cardiovascular system and the way scientists conducted experiments. In his in-depth writings of his experiments, we have our understanding of physiology.